Hi, it's me Niall here, and today we're going to show you how to make mince pies. So here are the ingredients.
We've 8 ounces of plain flour.
Yep.
Nothing in there. We have 4 ounces of margarine.
Yep.
And we have 2 ounces of caster sugar.
Okay. And you have to preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So, first thing you've got to do is put your flour into the bowl. And then put your caster sugar into the bowl. And then take the margarine, and yes, you guessed it, and yes, you guessed it, put it into the bowl. So once you've done...
Always make sure your hands are washed.
Yep, wash your hands before you do it. So. And then you just mix them up with your hands. Over and over again, and just mix them all together.
Try and get your butter that it's room temperature.
Yeah. And then, once you've done that, put it between your fingers and rub it into like tiny little crumbs.
You want the end, you want it to look like breadcrumbs. The whole lot, you want it to look like breadcrumbs at the end.
A big bowl of white breadcrumbs. So once you've done that, it should look a bit like this.
So
Like
you
a
get
white
all
kind
the
of...
get all the big bits out here.
Yep.
And you always, it's the best way to do it is just go like that with your hands.
Any bits of the margarine,
Absolutely.
just mix it with the flour and the tiny breadcrumbs.
So it just looks like breadcrumbs. Now what we're going to do is, to make it look like pastry, we're going to add an egg.
1 egg.
1 egg. Careful not to get any shell.
Like always, no shell.
This is the messy bit. Okay?
Yeah.
With your hand, you mix it, and then you mix in all the flour. It's the messy, gooey bit.
But all fun stuff have messy, gooey bits.
Absolutely.
And then once you've mixed it all together, kind of make it into a round ball form.
So you'd leave that in the fridge then for a little while just to settle before rolling it out. And then we'll show you how to roll it out in a while.
How long would be a good time?
Not too long. We'll maybe leave it in for about half an hour to an hour, maybe in the fridge.
Okay, so we'll see you in half an hour. Goodbye, guys. Once your pastry is out of the fridge, you have to have your rolling pin, flour, mincemeat, and cutters ready. Okay, so you put flour on the table, and then you roll your pastry around in it so it's covered in flour. And then you get your rolling pin, and you just roll it out until it's massive and flat.
This is it then laid out.
So then you grease your baking tray. You can use butter or you can use fry light. That's what we're using. And now you've got to cut your circle shape and your star shape. So you just cut a load of these out. It depends how many mince pies you want to make. If you want to make 6 mince pies, you would make 6 of the circle ones and 6 of the star ones. And then once you've cut one of these circle ones out, you put it in your tray, and then you put mincemeat into there. A good bit of mincemeat. And then you cut your star out and you put it on top of that. And we'll come back to you now when we're finished. Now, once it's done like this, you need to put your mince pies in the middle tray of the oven. And how long would we leave it in there for?
About 10 minutes or so. You can watch them in about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to see when they start getting brown, then they're done.
Yeah. So after 10 minutes or so, you should take your mince pies out. And they should look a bit like that. And then take them out of the of this and put it on a cooling tray to cool until they're around room temperature or so, or just leave them to cool. Some may explode in the oven or fall apart when you take them out. We'll see you once these are cool. So once they're cool, you get one of these
sieve.
One of these sieves, and you put
Icing sugar.
Some icing sugar on them, and then you put it over the mince pies. Once you put the icing sugar on them, they're ready to eat. Please subscribe for more videos like this, like these mince pies, which are better than any other supermarket recipe. And comment down below if you for more ideas. Goodbye.